Good morning, everybody, and happy Easter. Hope y'all are having an awesome day so far. We are here at the Scone household. Oh yeah, my bad. Hold on, Drew. It's morning. The Easter Bunny came and saw Drew this morning, or last night. The Easter Bunny came and brought Drew some stuff. So he's in there playing and watching old episodes of Wheel of Fortune. So Dad's show may not be... Hey, Drew, you want to come say hi to everybody on Morning Scone, presented by Brock? What? You ride in the elevator? Do you want to come say hi to everybody and say Happy Easter? Hey, Drew.
Who came to your house?
Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew. Who came to your house? Easter Bunny? Say Easter Bunny.
It's by your house.
The Easter Bunny came to your house. Yes, he did.
What did he bring you?
Well, Erika, you almost gonna be in there?
Matt!
You're not in it.
I thought you said I'm on it.
I said you're almost in it.
Hey, what did the Easter Bunny bring you?
Anyway, good morning, everybody. Glenda, good morning. Happy Easter. Everett Email, Val Browning, Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl, good morning. Brennan Kluka, happy Easter, dude. Hey, Whitney Bro, good morning. Hey, Emily Manuel, good morning. Ben Giat, Robert Stack, Brian Robert, happy Easter, Easter scones. Glenda Blanchard, good morning, everybody. Chris Robert, Todd Samuel, Michael Bassagalupi. I'm going Bassagalupi. Hey, Trivia, happy Easter, man. You know what's funny? Erika said, it's Easter. Nobody's going to watch your show. I'm like, I don't know. I said, a lot of people's kids are probably sleeping right now. Say, not on Easter, they all get up early. Drew got up at 4 o'clock. Then he went back to sleep. And then got up at like 6:30. Let's see. Dawn, good morning. Hey, Hong Tam Win, good morning. Good morning, where's Jesus? He is risen, my friend. Let's see. George Reitmeyer. I never remember George. I'm so sorry, man. Let's see. Alex Russell, good morning. Let's see. Janet, good morning. Kyle, good morning, Matt. Drew, happy Easter. Let's hear them cry today. The offense sucks. Fireman area midweek games matter. Bunting is the key to winning games. Oh, man. How about it? What a bounce back for the LSU Tigers. Baseball Tigers win the Florida series emphatically in games 2 and 3. And then gymnastics national runner-up. Watched that last night. You know what's... It's like I feel great for him because it was if you didn't watch it, it was the highest score that LSU has ever had in the finals. So they call it the 4 on the floor now. It used to be the Super 6. It was their highest score ever. And they still lost because Oklahoma was just, nobody was beating them. They scored a 198 something. Like usually when you're in the 190, 197's up higher, whatever. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert, but I've watched it enough this year, the last few years actually, to know enough. Like nobody's beat Oklahoma yesterday, so bummer. A little bit of a bummer that they didn't win the national championship, but national runners up 3rd time in the last 4 years, so they're knocking on the door. Yeah, baseball was awesome yesterday. It was good to see Eric Walker look like Eric Walker again. And it's such a key for this team, man. And Hess came out of the bullpen last night. Or yesterday and pitched. It was probably, I know we talked about yesterday. I would have not wanted him to re-injure anything. Only throw him like if you needed him in a high leverage situation. They didn't. They were up big, but clearly Maneri wanted to go get him work so he wouldn't go like 2 weeks without pitching before going on the road next week to Alabama. So got him out there and got some work, which was good. No pitch the 9th. So the bats came alive again, man. I know we talked about Florida. They're the worst ERA team in the SEC. And fewest strikeouts, and LSU pounded the baseball. And It was good to see. You know what else is really good to see? We've just we've operated under this assumption that, and I've said this so many times, LSU's got 5 guys you trust that can hit, right? Smith, Watson, Duplantis, Cabrera, and Reed. Like, those 5 guys can hit. Everybody else was really fighting, so you needed those 5 guys to produce. But what happened this weekend was you started to see Broussard produce a little bit, which was great to see. Hitting the ball on the ground, punching singles through the 6-hole. He reached on an error, hit a ball on the ground, the second baseman guy couldn't field it. You saw DiGiacomo get on base. Had a double, bunted for a single again, did that twice last weekend. Drew Bianco. I need to go check. I don't know if Bianco struck out this weekend. If he did, I need to go back and check. None are just like racing to the forefront of my mind. But the point is, like, that was a guy that came in this weekend batting 100. Like, just guessing, couldn't put the ball in play. And he hardly looked overmatched this weekend. Even when he was getting out, he was putting the ball in play. He was sitting off speed. He was patient, fouling pitches off. Like, he didn't look overmatched this weekend. Now, maybe it's because Florida isn't good on the mound. But that was encouraging. C.J. Willis had a double in the gap yesterday in the first inning. I mean, like some of the, Garza at least was putting the ball in play more this weekend than I think he was 1 for 10 on the weekend, which is dreadful. But the one was the homer. But I'd rather ground outs and fly outs than strikeouts because at least he's putting the ball in play. And if you're putting the ball in play, eventually you get yourself a lot. But I guess my point with all that is a lot of the guys in the lineup who had been scuffling, who you were just getting 0 from, they look like they're figuring it out a little bit. And you're going to get Gavin Dugas back this week. They want him to play against Lamar and then be ready for the Alabama series. And so the other big picture thing with baseball is, man, because you came back and won this series, now you're 11-7 with 4 weeks to go. And, I mean, you have your national seed goal still intact, and you're going to Alabama, which is the worst team in the SEC. And if you get to go take your licks at Bama and either win a road series or sweep it, I mean, you're right back on pace. If you sweep it, you're right back on pace for 20. I mean, you're in a great spot. Whereas, opposed if you had lost this series, then you would have had to do something extraordinary like we talked about. So, just massive to come back and win that series. And the other thing, too, is I know some of you, like, we bemoan consistency or whatever, but the last 2 weeks, you've won you lost the series at Missouri, and then you lost Friday without Zach Hess, like without your Friday night guy. And I think it's no coincidence. Like, it goes to show you what a tone setter that Friday night guy can be for the whole weekend, because he sets up your bullpen for the next 2 days. And, when Hess gave you 13 pitches at Missouri and then Hilliard couldn't get through past the second this week, I mean, it affected you. So, anyway, glad Hess will be back next week. So that's good news. All right, let's see. Lance Hill, good morning. Shane Landry, happy Easter. Travis McGraw, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Brian Robert, I thought Erika was going to be on camera. It was an Easter miracle. No way, dude. She doesn't want that. Bo Major, good morning. Terry Shipman, happy Easter. We are going to go talk to Erika in a second, though, because I need her to share with you all. For everybody who's, look, it's 72 people right now watching. That's awesome. For everybody who's watching, I need Erika to share with you her feelings on batting orders. Like on the batting order, like the 1 through 9. This is something that I think you'll probably enjoy. Bubba Ploche, good morning. Let's see. Cheryl Michelet, happy Easter from Tulsa. Hope Drew has an amazing day. Thank you very much. Shelby Fireman, Eric. Let's see. Jonathan Barre, good morning. Barre, happy Easter. Hey, Mark, good morning. Jerry Spurgeon, Alex Russell, the bats have risen. Keith Miller, morning, Scone. You called the series win. Keith, if they had lost the series, they'd have been in bad shape, man. They're better than Florida, and they went out and showed it. I'm telling you, the best part of it was the fact that you saw some production come from the bottom of the lineup, and maybe you feel like you got a little more options. And I'll tell you another thing. Garza defensively is a much better catcher. I had I might have talked about this on yesterday's morning Scone. I don't remember, y'all, but I had some friends that are pitchers, both collegiately and professionally, kind of just sometimes text during games and stuff, which is cool, but all kind of say, man, look at Garza. Like, see how wide his base is, see where he set up the glove, look at how he's flashing this. And then, of course, he threw out a runner yesterday. Should have thrown out two. One was a bad tag by Broussard. I think Garza is a better defensive option than Mathis. And Mathis's bat isn't so much better that, like, you've got to have him in the lineup. Well, we did talk about this yesterday, didn't we? I think we did, because I referenced like Cressy from '98 or 2000, right? Because Jorgensen was an elite defensive catcher, ended up playing Major League Baseball, and Cressy wasn't. But Cressy's bat had to be in the lineup, so it would be different if, like, you just couldn't justify not having Mathis in the lineup, but that's not the case. So, I kind of look at it and I go, man, I think you have to catch Garza. I mean, it's worth it at an elite defensive position. I mean, catcher, shortstop, center field, like right up the middle of your defense. I mean, I want an elite glove there if you got it. Anyway, James Tyrone, the wild man, Tyler D. What's up, Tyler? Lee McCaffrey, good morning. Why is Oklahoma so good almost on any sport? I don't know, Hong. I mean, commitment to it, I guess. Wanda Eubanks, good morning. Hey, Anthony, good morning, dude. Let's see. Happy Easter from Nashville. There you go, James. Ron Higgins, good morning. Happy Easter. The Mad Dog. Brian Robert, obviously you put Watson and Reed back in the lineup when healthy, but can't deny the offensive scoring with the current lineup. For sure. Look, there's no doubt Watson and Reed go back in the lineup. But what it does, it gives you options. It gives you options maybe at second base as well. And DH, quite honestly. Like, you might have a right-handed option at DH instead of forcing DiGiacomo into the lineup, or Willis, for that matter. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here, but it's good to see that you do have options. That at least some of those seem to have emerged this weekend. Brad Jean, good morning. What's up, Dad? Good morning. Hal Jubin, good morning. Brad Myers, good morning. It's George. This guy still followed the baseball team. Does not appear to be. Anthony, you will not hear me speak on LSU athletics anymore. I'll remain quiet on social media. Everyone is sick of my comments. So to everyone, happy Easter. Have a blessed week. Happy Easter to you too, Anthony. But dude, like, you were cracking on the gymnastics team for being national runner-up, which is just a spectacular season and a great finish. And it's one of those sports where there's nothing you can do about what the opponent does. Like, LSU had its highest score ever in the finals. Like, highest score ever in the finals. There's nothing more you can do. The other team was just, I mean, they had a better score. I mean, it's not like you can go play defense in gymnastics. It's like you can go, while they're on the balance beam, you can go shake the balance beam and make them fall. Oh, man. Brian, have a weekend, Antoine Duplantis. Yeah, man, he was awesome. I think he had 9 hits this weekend. He's still getting boat raced by Jake Mangum. And you just tip your cap to Mangum. They started the season 7 hits apart in their career hits and their chase for Eddie Furness's SEC hits record. They started 7 apart. It's like 30 now. Mangum's leading the SEC in hits. He's batting 400. He's having an awesome year. What was wrong with the team Thursday night? You didn't get a good start from Mikhail Hilliard. Remember, they scored 9 runs. They scored 9 runs on 16 hits. I mean, they scored enough to win. They just, Mikhail Hilliard got you off to a bad start, and at that point, Maneri was like, I got to protect my bullpen for the next 2 days. So he just ran out there, Chase Costello and Will Rapole and Clay Moffitt and Aaron George, just to get through 27 outs to put himself in a position to win the next 2 days. So, if you would hit the share button, it's a great help. And like Brock, they are tagged in this post. Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Appreciate them as always for sponsoring Morning Scone. Brian Roberg, Garza may have just took the catching job. They both struggled with the bat, but Garza threw out runners, had a lot of close throws. I'd rather Garza's hitting potential over Mathis. Val, what happened to Mathis? Mathis on Thursday took a ball off the hand. I mean, he was catching and he had his right hand exposed like this, and a foul tip came straight back, and it didn't hit his mitten. I mean, just went straight off the bat and hit his hand. I mean, it was gnarly looking. They took an X-ray, did not break it, which I don't know how that happened, how he did not break his hand, but he didn't. No break. But I mean, it's the knuckle on his pointer finger swole up immediately. It was gnarly, man. Derek Hudnall, good morning, man. Sean Pumphrey, good morning. Brandon Dale, Deville. Obviously, LSU doesn't need a hitting coach, but Ochenko's a volunteer hitting coach anyway. So wouldn't it be hard to convince a hitting coach to come to LSU since they already have 2 paid assistants on staff? Maybe. I understand your point, but also understand that's the culture in college baseball, right? Like, you just understand that you bide your time and you wait for that launching pad. And the other thing I'll say too is, like, with the camps and stuff that LSU does, I think those guys are able to make money running like the LSU the camps. So I think they're able to make some money doing stuff like that. But as far as collecting a salary and benefits and all, they don't get that, which is absurd. But yes, Michael Adams, good morning. So you're happy with F. King, who remains as the LSU president? That was a reply to someone else. Never mind. Eric Barnett, good morning. EJ, morning, Matt. Happy Easter. Besides hitting, I love how we ran counts high, made them go through pitchers. In spots in the weekend, they did, for sure. Who's the best DH, Gio or Willis? I kind of feel like it's what and what, man. I think Willis brings a little more pop.
Breakfast is almost ready.
Okay. We're going to eat breakfast. Was going to do a modified show today. We're going to have a family breakfast. But first, what we're going to do... oh, look at that. Brad had a Facebook Lenten fast. All right, hang on, y'all. Let's see. I'm going to run through some of these quickly, but we are going to go talk to Erika about baseball real quick. Kevin Banta, what's up? Brad Jean had the Facebook Lenten fast. David Alello, what's up, dude? Brian Rose just called me. Happy Easter to you and your family. Hey, Tim, Tom, good morning. Let's see. Yancey, good morning. Hey, Aunt Nancy, good morning, Nan. Let's see, Ben Mintz. What's up, Mintz? Andrew Brister, Kyle Gallo. You're not on camera. It's facing me, Erika. It is facing me. Willie Giant. Hey, everybody wanted to see you this morning. You are watching Willie Giant. Okay, Erika, you're not on camera. Okay, look. You can see side. Look. See, it's on me. Okay. I wanted to talk about LSU's batting order.
No, I'm trying to cook breakfast.
You can talk while you cook breakfast. Okay. Let's talk about LSU's batting order, Erika. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, but I'm trying to finish breakfast so
We can have it, but you can talk about this. Jackie Caruso, Irfan, good morning. Okay, so let's talk about this, Erika.
I'm trying to get back to the studio.
Okay, go. You're not on. I promise. Okay. All right, let's talk about how the batting order goes.
It's news to me that you put the best people first and then the worst people last. That's horrible.
Why is that horrible?
Because now everybody knows. I never knew that. So now I know if you're not first, you're last.
So if you ain't first, you're last. So like the best people
I
hit.
didn't know LSU started doing that until you told me the other day.
Well, LSU didn't start doing that. That's what they've done in baseball as long as they played baseball.
I just think that's a bit unfair. No other sport do you know who's bad and who's good.
Well, the bad people don't start. Like in football, you're a bench warmer.
No, but
in
that's
basketball, you're a bench
different,
warmer.
That's not as personal.
He keeps calling me. Wait, so what now?
He's calling everybody right now. Because you just know you either start or you don't. So I feel like in baseball, it's a little more personal because they're saying like, what actual place you're in or not.
Oh yeah, the stove's not on.
It was, and then I got it off. Okay.
So how do you think they should do it? He keeps calling.
I know, he's calling everybody. I don't think they should announce it. I think it just should be, oh, today so-and-so's batting.
But they bat in order for a reason, because it's strategic.
Well,
Like you want the best players at the top.
think about everybody else he's calling right now.
Drew has Erika's phone and he keeps calling me from Erika.
Ride in the elevator? Did you ride in the elevator yesterday and go to...
So Erika has a problem with the batting order. Hey Drew,
Not our batting order, just batting orders in general.
who are you calling? That's me. Stop. Stop calling me. Stop. Would you? You crazy.
Okay.
All right. All right, everybody. We're going to go have Easter breakfast together. Y'all have an awesome day with your families. Happy Easter, everybody. Go Tigers. Awesome series win against Florida. The Madhouse. Well, let's say bye to Drew. Hey, Drew, tell everybody bye. Wait. Hey, look. Hey,
Bye, Easter Bunny.
tell everybody bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Dad Show.
Bye, Dad. Show.
All right. Say we're going to have a good day.
Grass.
Okay. He's about to start calling people from Erika's phone.
Grass.
You want grassy grass, grass. Okay, Daddy will show you grassy grass, grass. All right. Y'all have an awesome, awesome Easter with your family. Blessings to everybody, and we will see y'all tomorrow for Morning Scone, presented by Brock. See y'all.